Wildfires do not stop burning at night, yet we lose one of our best methods to fight fires when the sun goes down. Our Marshall Zellinger and photojournalist Chris Hansen show us why that is about to change.
You know, we're seeing things that we've never seen before. Well, that's why we brought this out, is it's time.
On a night nice enough for stargazing,
It's a lot of pressure, you know, and it's exciting.
firefighters from up and down the Front Range took a moment to look up and see something that's never been seen before in Colorado.
And that's not like a 747 that's flying at 30,000 feet. It's a little bit closer.
A little bit closer indeed. That's a single-engine air tanker doing a simulated fire retardant drop at night.
Even as a tanker pilot myself, man, I love it. Like, it's like, wow, how do these guys do this?
Zachary Sullivan,
You know, it's a brand new concept.
from CO Fire Aviation, wanted to show these fire crews. Some who worked the East Troublesome Fire, Left Hand Canyon, and Cameron Peak. What could be possible that has not been possible before?
You know, implementation, you want to make sure it's done the right way. You've got a home, the fire's coming towards it. It's 8:52 p.m., which we have to be on the ground. Using today as the actual day, on 8:52, the airplane has to be on the ground. With this technology, we can go a couple hours past that.
It turns out to fight a fire at night from the sky, you need more than moonlight.
A pilot's equipped with night vision goggles.
The lights on the plane's dash have been adjusted and dimmed. The lights on the outside of the plane are filtered. They still warn other aircraft, but are not so bright for the pilot when the goggles go on.
A power line's extremely difficult to see during the day. We always look for the power poles and not the power lines. But with this technology, we see the lines. Just look at how much of the topography, you can see the lights of the cars driving down the highway glistening off the side of the rocks.
It seems strange that vision could be better at night.
860 ground IC, do you have our panel? Zero, yeah, we've contacted the panel.
Perhaps strange is needed after a year that saw Colorado's 3 largest wildfires.
Clear.
You know, if the fire's going to do things we are not used to, it's time to bring in ways to attack that fire that we're not used to, and this is one of those things.
Night firefighting like this is happening in Oregon. California does nighttime helicopter water drops. Colorado's contract with this company is currently a daylight contract. The county crews, Kyle, that were out there watching last night could perhaps convince their counties to ask for nighttime use of that plane for county-managed fires. But if it's a larger fire and the state's involved, the state would need to rework a contract to allow for the nighttime use of the plane.
Okay, first off, that's ridiculously cool, Marshall. And secondly, I'm curious, do they have different altitude restrictions in terms of where they can fly, obviously because of how many of our fires happen at altitude?
I remember that question came up during the briefing last night, and I think it was more in relation to smoke, and if the smoke is so thick that you can't quite see through it, does that cause elevation problems or altitude problems? That plane, they fly normally at 60 to 80 feet. The answer to the smoke question, at least, was at night through the night vision goggles, you can perhaps see better through the smoke with those than you can when the sun is reflecting off of the smoke. I don't know if that directly answered your question, though.
No, it's all super interesting, and I think everybody in Colorado is used to, you know, just hoping that fires lie down at night when things are a little bit cooler, but now the ability to attack, especially if homes are threatened, that would be remarkable. Thank you, Marshall.